What?
But this is... But the use of remote control, the outcome of the lock die roll can be readily manipulated. And not really if you get computers in generally that you stare at. Usually it's also genetic as well over time, you know. Genetic is also a factor with eye vision as well. My parents both wore glasses, I mean like thick frame glasses. My dad has LASIK, my mom really never did. I got LASIK in the Air Force, but you never should get LASIK when you're young because your eyes are still actually slowly growing. So now my vision is going back to being bad again. So I have a hard time reading certain text now. But anyhow, I'm gonna buy glasses when we probably move. But use the remote control the outcome. Oh yeah, we already read that. Prosecution will be able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured and to procure one of its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Mr. Panokius there will be kept the taxes high and stole Noel's force from him, and all using this horrible trick. Master Parnoculus. Can this really be true? Cheating deceiver. Shame on you, you are the Grand High Roller. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Yeah. Oh, that I did for gold, Paul. I did to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with his people is weakening. Soon it will be mine. Mandarin.
What's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
That looks cool. That was a statue now, too. Looks like I killed that thing now. Butcher, baker, and a kingmaker. It's like one of those Chinese statues. Sorry.
Flip!
It's an interdimensional dimension, and if we don't do something, it will eat up this whole kingdom.
What?
Well, then we have to stop Longfang.
You ain't wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's stock some sense back into old Bitey, shall we? You just surely that there ain't just a kingmaker, just a kingmaker gun, duly a blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, Mom. Where there's a will, there's a way. He lost his marble, ain't it? Which means he can't keep a lip on all that power. And what happens to power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the place where it's coming flying out there, exactly the right place to wall up. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper. And don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. Thanks to your bond with your true lip, you'll be able to spot them no problem.
Watch your backs!
Holy shit.
I'm counting on you!
The park is big.
I'm counting on you.
He's done. You got him. You got him. This here is the square, ain't it? Phew, we're back. Suppose that means Longfang really has calmed down for now, at least. Guess we better tie up some loose ends, huh? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. That weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. The one who stole your king's bound? He came to me some month ago. He promised secret knowledge of ways in which our nation might be made yet greater. In return, he sought high office. It was he who suggested that the dice be manipulated, who gave me the means by which it meant be done. Why did I fall under his spell, and how could I allow such a thing to happen? We managed to calm your kingsmaker down, but without your king's bound, will things here be okay? You have brought us a little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in times he will reawaken, and in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. But why curse his scaly pelt? There ain't jolt, rhyme, or reason to such wanton savagery. Not now, sure. Master Pugnoculus, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Taldaram. I have formed a pact with the Kingsmaker of the Cradle of Light and mean to find a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? So this is what I sensed in you. It was planned to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. But what is it that you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure that everyone else has to lose what is most important to them. And I want you to help me. I will do all I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bond may not be satisfied with me alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother's nation or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return all force to him. Indeed, I mean to return all that I stole. Words on my decision has been sent to Noel already, of course.
Thank you.
Really, thank you so much, Master Pugnoculus. Gold Paws will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Okay. Let's go back to... No. Get the wood that we need.
Crevens?
You beauties, yeah, you bonny wee beauties. I got my forest back, and it's all thanks to yourself. You can have all the tree you want. Knock yourself out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait, no. Pugnoculus had his king's bond stolen by a creepy snake-head weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jinx!
Stolen, Jinx. His kingsmaker must be tearing the place to pieces.
Oi!
If it wanted to, sure enough, but we taught it a little lesson. It won't forget. Gold Paul safe for now. King's bond stealings, no mean feat though. didn't he happen to be infusing things with the awful, filthy thugs, did he? Yes, a sort of purple aura. That would be the honor one doing then, right? And the horned one. The keymaker of a place called Allegoria, a nasty piece of work and no mistake. For someone to be using the beastie powers would have to mean.
Aye.
I can seen in being anyone but Doloran. He was the king that shared a bond with the creature. So we just need to go to Allegory place and get the bond back, right? Yeah, I have a job daring that, I'm afraid. Allegory hasn't existed for 2,000 or 3 years or more years now. It disappeared along we and the land of which it stood.
Golly.
So he's the king of the country which hasn't existed for centuries. What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whoever he is, I say he's looking to pitch people Kingsman in order to try and bring the horned one back somehow. And if he does that, the whole world be filled with purple fun, for you can say we're doomed. So Ponoculus was right, he'll be trying to steal more Kingsbound. What are you looking at me like that for, Mom? Then we must let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the horned one. We sure can't, but if we're going to stop him, we need to strengthen the entire kingdom. The kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Then let's get to work, shall we? Time to get building me hearties. And sound like a plan right enough. I'll be best coming me way. Be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon. Shake that booty.
Look.
For that purple bug.
I smells a smell on the wind. Not a progress. Seems the mangy dolls got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where all these people come from? See sky pirates, greenlings, and a few people from Ding Dong Bell. They must all want to be citizens of our amazing new kingdom. That's they might right enough, but how did the swabs even know to come a knocking? You'll be teething for that, son. I didn't expect so many tea turns up so soon, to be honest. I put the word out on the street, you can. And we thanks you for getting the old force back to life. That's more than we could have hoped for. Oh, think nothing of it. I ask only the Tinsy would see a favor in return, that you make me your Minister of Finance. No. That none can pinch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. So Nels, the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Buta the Minister of Defense. Ought to swap in charge of fighting you mean. I like the sound of that, a good deal. I guess I'll be your advisor. A little experience running a country, I'm sure I can help out here and there. Now you be my chief consul. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Evan. I don't know if I'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his minister, correct? And I hereby appoint you chief consul. Well, alright then. Chief consul it is. By royal appointed.
Thank you.
No problem. Happy to see you finally taking the lead. I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure if I'll be up to help, but I have to try. And thanks to all of you, I finally feel ready to. I'll try my best for your sake and for mine. Flip Mun, I almost forgot. If we're building a kingdom, we need a proper tidy name, ain't it? To make things officially like. Yeah, I've been doing some thinking about that.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore.
That's
Well,
a sucky name.
what do you think?
It's such a generic name for a kingdom. Evermore. Forevermore. Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? No, I took it from Edgar Allan Poe from the damn Raven for the Crow. Oh no, it comes from an ancient story, that story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished for it to last forever.
Huh.
Fitting. Alright, Mr. King, you named your country. Time to address your adoring citizen. Yahar. Yahar, mateys!
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Why happily kingdom
I
be a whole
want you all
bunch
to
of
join
pretty
me on
girls
this
in
journey.
castle
The
with
road
food and
ahead
games
may be
all
a
day.
long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
More sounds a bit meh.
There's King
Yeah.
Niwa.
Also reminds me of Edgar Allan Poe too. Forevermore. Evermore.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after, just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
Chapter 3 is finished, I think. Yep. I don't know the hell this damn blue-haired boy is. What he's
Someone
supposed
with
to
a
be.
brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me, the best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes, see you soon.
I just farted. Sorry. But the king nevertheless were a kingdom. No, name the damn thing Camelot, so I could take the king's wife for my own. Okay. So we can get a good stopping point. Little chubby. Evermore! I just need some fucking crows over here now. Remore is beginning to look like a real kingdom. It is, isn't it? I think it's time we had a little talk about our country needs to be run. If that's alright with you. Yeah. Of course, I gather everyone together.
Chapter 4. Ferdinand. Mighty Ferdinand.
What the hell is Ferdinand? Mighty Ferdinand? Is that a person?
Alright.
Castle's ready and things are coming along nicely, which means it's time to get down to business of running your new nation. We'll need to set up all the various ministers. This place will need to grow into a fully fledged kingdom, and we'll need to assign the right people to the right task. Aye lad, their controlled chaos on the sky pirates ain't for everybody. I'm taking a census of all your citizens and listed up who's skilled at what. Deciding who will work where is up to you though. That's a job for a king. So I will need to think about which roles will suit particular people and assign them accordingly. That's right, give it a try. You'll learn fastest by doing. Just take a seat on the throne and start giving some orders.